Hi, my name is Rick. I'm Director of Sales, and I give FileInvite 5 out of 5. For more reviews like this one, click the link below. Before I had FileInvite, we were using a combination of soliciting content by email or trying to use Dropbox or Google Drive or any of the various drives. And the reality is that we just couldn't get clients to follow instructions. And if they did follow instructions, we were having to go back and look at all of these things or pull all of our peers because I was the sales contact and the client sent me their information instead of sending it to the production team, or they sent it to the review team instead of the production team. So with FileInvite, it cleared all that up. There was one place that was a repository for all of the requests for content we have from our clients. When it arrives, we get a notice. If it doesn't show up, the clients get email reminders, as many as we need to send them automatically, so that the stuff finally ends up in the inbox. Well, in the end, the reason we chose FileInvite was it was the one that our clients actually used, and that was more important than any of the other feature complements, because if the content ended up in the inbox, it didn't matter what the other uh, claims to fame or features would be. But we tried a number of competitive products that had a listing of similar features, and many of them actually had virtually identical feature count. But the user interface wasn't as straightforward. The prompting wasn't as straightforward. The instructions weren't quite as straightforward. The reminder process wasn't as straightforward. So we just didn't end up with the same successful results with some of the competitive products that we experienced with FileInvite. Getting started with FileInvite is a cinch, largely because they've really thought through the whole onboarding process for the clients, really clearly. We have the ability to either have, templated requests that we can just send out over and over again, or we can have specific project requests, or you can start out with a template, but you can modify it for this specific project. I find it hard to believe that there's anything a client would need that they haven't already figured out. In a lot of cases, they figured out stuff that we hadn't thought of, and it made onboarding super simple. I guess my biggest recommendation is to give it a try. I mean, they have a free trial offer. Pick one or two clients. I mean, don't try and deploy it amongst dozens or hundreds of clients just to get your feet wet. Pick two or three clients. That's what we did. We picked one of our most reliable clients, who always got it right. We picked a problem child who never got it right, and then we picked somebody that was sort of in the middle, that mostly got it right, and that kind of let us fine tune the message and fine tune our onboarding process. And now the problem child is almost as reliable as our most reliable customer, and in the end, it saved us dozens and dozens of hours every month trying to chase content.